Do it, do it, do it. I don't even like sports. Hey guys, it's Robbie of the McFly Variety. We're back here in Appaloosa Plains, and I'm pretty happy to be back. I've been really excited to do a lot of gameplay lately, and today we're looking at a couple different. Already starting out strong. I have two ideas for projects in mind. The first one is going to be a project because it's going to require a good bit of adjusting this. I've decided I really want to take this tram line and bring it in here, right down this road, and I want to have it circulate with this somehow. I kind of wanted to use the exact same stop. So maybe it won't use the same stop. It will use a parallel stop. But what I'm thinking is somehow I'm going to bring it up in here, and it'll parallel this or go directly onto this. Actually, with that in mind, we'll probably do a two-way, and they would just cross over, and then come over here. I'm gonna have it just kind of circulate through that road right in front of this building, and then come back in and connect in. So this is gonna be a fun one to figure out. I'm gonna put it on pause actually, and we probably will go ahead and just get rid of a couple trees and some paths just to kind of clear up the area to work in. I won't lie, I did try something like this the other day. I did not save it. It did not turn out very nice. But we can always, we can always just play with it some more. Now, immediately gonna get rid of that, huh? We have the grass one. Do I want crossing? How much farther back can I push this before it says it's not connected anymore? There. Right there. That looks like some good room to me. So I don't think we will cross it. Let's just grab our stuff and move it forward. Right? Clear up our angles. Come back here, and we'll go ahead and use our parallel road mod to. Looks like it lays pretty nicely to me. Goodness gracious. Can you tell I'm getting back into? Can you turn around? There we go. So it's pretty close though for what I'm going to do here. Maybe not do that. Oh wait, let's pull up the mod. There we go. So instead of going that way, could somehow, so we're gonna take this in, right? And take this in, right? We'll pull in, I already have that on. I want this. Here we go. Turn these things off. And extend this out, turn off bending. There, right? This could come in. Turn that off. And snap this straight. Right, so this could come in, which let's see if we can go ahead and put our tram road on here. In fact, I'll take it down all the way real quick. And with this, do I just go ahead and let it come behind? Because I could add some movement out here that's kind of needed. Delete, 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 delete. Here we go, and do this. Move it back there. Now I'm not expecting this to do anything with the terrain, so I think we should be good on our key wall here. Yeah, doesn't look like it touched the terrain at all. And then let's just do it like this, right? so turn all our stuff back on. Is that a good angle? That's a better angle. Straighten her out. There we go. Alright. So what I'm thinking, we're gonna do this. It's not like we're gonna, like, imagine I had the trim come down, around, back in, back around. It's an interesting concept. I don't think we'll be doing that. We can kind of have this just where it's gonna work its way around here, right? So there, let's call it there, right? All right. There we go. There's that. Go ahead and just do this and then turn it around. And do I want to just go ahead and... Not mad at that. I think we're gonna turn off the crosswalks. Then again, no. Maybe we'll just kind of come back and specifically decide which ones we want to have crosswalks. For now, I'll go ahead and straighten these out. And we can put our this thing right here. Turn this off. Turn these off. Put this back. And this in. Alright, let's continue this road real quick. Oh, snaps. Oh boy. There we go. I think that curve will matter. This became a very interesting intersection very quickly. There we go. Definitely, if you look at it just by itself, it's very strange how it comes around here, but I think it works for what the intention here is. We'll just grab some trees and get some trees back in here. I think I almost put this going across the front of the building. It would have been interesting to have it opposing like that. But I think having it oppose here is more interesting with a walkway behind. It also just kind of makes more sense. People coming from here can do that. Because like not everybody's gonna want to come from here. It's closer. I like it more. Alright, so there's that. And then we're going to... we're gonna pull this back. Right? I think it's time that I go ahead and accept that some of this is just going to have to be filled in some. Now I know that just makes it easier, but to be fair, this is my first city on YouTube, so I kind of like it to be a little bit easier. When I get more used to how things are running, how this whole process works, and get better at timing and planning and such, I will do more intricate things. Because I can do intricate. I like doing intricate. I just am nervous about doing intricate while on camera. So we're gonna come here, grab this. Actually, let's go here. Goodness gracious, there we go. Go here and grab this. We'll do all of these. Tab it in. Good even number, right? And then this fun stuff. Right? Straight. Get rid of bending. There we go. And There we go. Yeah, I can deal with that. Alright, tram line down the side. What's going on with you? It's interesting. So say I did... Nope. Say I did this. There we go. Came in here. There we go. Just that slight difference. Cool. Now, I'm gonna have this kind of mirror its way through here. Wait, isn't there a thing for... Do I have to have blank ends? I'll take it. Go ahead and do the same thing here. There and there. Done. That was a lot more fun. Such a perfect curve. Okay. Now, in between episodes, I think I may have gotten rid of that red road. I have this this 3-lane with tram on the outside, but I'm using RTMPE to turn off local traffic because I don't want a 3-lane or 6-lane, I guess technically. It really depends on how you look at it. Well, I look at this like a 3-lane because there's 3 lanes going in one direction. Just the personal way I like to, I read it. Apparently, I'm wrong. But I'm using the intersection marking tool to do this. Oh wait, no, this. And I think it looks good. It's consistent with the rest of the city. That's an interesting little. Check this out some. And we might want to go ahead and update that too. Not that piece though. Although I am wondering if I want to try to put it at a stop right here, but I may put a stop here, and that should be fine. But hey, cool, we just finished that. Now, I'm thinking because this area is way bigger, it makes a lot more sense that we would have a tram line that would come up and start to feed off here, because we have one here, and we still have this one down here. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 lines going back and forth. I think I just need to worry about making sure I get one going perpendicular to that. And speaking of finishing things off though, let's start the line. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting at. Now I want to start the line here. I want this to be the first one we have marked on here. So we have that. It's going to come out, and we can pick up here. Oh, and then now we're offline. Let's pick up right here in the middle of these, right? I'm going to delete a node. Don't want that node there. There we go. Pull this out. We'll put another one, like we said, right here. We can start in the neighborhood. No. Let's go somewhere like the dead middle. Somewhere like right here. I guess because of the walking path. Somewhere here at the end. And back. And that's all it is for right now. We got alpha, beta, this would be the gamma. Gamma line. And we got pink and purple. Do we do like a bright blue? That's a regular purple. That's a bit of a pink. Blue. Or do we find something like this, like the hot pink line? This is like the magenta line. This is like the deep purple line, right? Let's see here, and then let's go to lines overviews. The bin 7. Let's change this one's color. I think this one should be the one that kind of goes off. So we'll make this like this nice, pretty blue. Yeah, and then that way. This one's definitely kind of an outlier going north and east. But I think it'll be okay. Oh, and I need to make sure I get the right trains on there. Yeah, this line is very clearly beneficial, and I may even have to go as far as to create the whole passenger, or pedestrian, excuse me, pedestrian walking path over this, because that's a lot of traffic, a lot of pedestrian traffic. Now, if we were to look at this, it has 4 riders, but the last one probably took a lot of those riders, right? We're on the gamma line. We have 187 there, a full train here, and that's a lot of people. People really trying to get in and out of the industrial area. Line detail. So this guy's coming up. Let's see here. Speed that up a little bit. Something I also did recognize while doing this is that I'm probably going to need to go and up the speed on these. So it filtered back up, it almost cleared it out, but the next one can clear it out. Yeah, the next one will clear her out just fine. Yeah, very much so a clearly needed line, and I really like it a lot. So I'm gonna do some really quick technical fixes to everything. Thinking 40 sounds good, and technical fixes I think are done. We're gonna say they're done for right now, but I did a bunch of line work too. Surprisingly, didn't really take me that long. The lovely copy and paste feature, but at every point that there is a 4-way with bikes, I just used the grid pattern over the entire thing. We have a continuation of our bike paths through all the intersections that are just like that. There's clearly a house on fire here. And if there was a bike path there, I went ahead and did these straight lines. I thought it just kind of looked a little bit cleaner. There was a little bit of variation that I enjoyed. And I got the entire neighborhood. The entire neighborhood is now done. These ones end up looking a little interesting with the extra lines going through them, but they're fine. And there's the last one. The last one that's really like specialized made. I love the way the neighborhood's looking. Very clean, very nice. So in that I went ahead and put a bike lane down the side of this, because I realized that most of the bike lanes here are like here and here, but there's not one here, right? And then there's like these three are bike lanes. So in order to open up that infrastructure even some more, I'm continuing on this down this road, because my plan for this area isn't going to be that much traffic, and I can always pull the roads through that I do want to use. I'm thinking right now, I'm thinking this road and this road are going to be the ones that are pulled through and used, but we'll get to that in just a minute. There we go. Right, we're going to take this. We're going to find that concrete one right here. And we're gonna update this real quick, because I've decided while I was gone off doing my thing that yeah, looks good. Yeah, looks good. Nothing insane happened there. I should probably check the speed real quick though. 40. Let's go ahead and put that up to 40. Cool. So I want to do the same thing we did here. In fact, let me go ahead and grab that just to make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Now, I'm thinking it's because of this bike facility here, it makes sense to utilize that point. Though there is a column there, I might have to play with that a little bit. It's either that or pull it from here and bring it up to there. Which, now this is the more central point. Yeah. So we'll take this out, right? Ooh, maybe not. There. Take her down. Cool. Turn off snapping. Cool. And take her in. We utilize this intersection for this. And just square her off. Now what if we just got rid of this? Ooh boy, no, not what I wanted, not what I wanted. There we go. Back this off real quick. Definitely interesting. There. There we go. And the bollards keep people from riding in there. And just to make sure that people don't ride in there, let's go ahead and turn off. Literally, you know what? Ban all vehicles. And ban all vehicles. Okay, yeah, ban all vehicles. Okay, there we go. I was wondering what I clicked there that made that act like that. Left turns, cool. Pull this up just a little bit more. Turn off these. And I'm thinking we'll put in some of these on our own. We don't need that. Alright. Find this one real quick. And push her out. No, we'll just get her right where she should be. Cool. Turn. Turn. Do we need it this way? Yeah, I'm cool with it. Cool. Not too crazy, just enough. And grab this, put a stop here and a stop here. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. Cool. Some extra stops just to kind of help a little bit of both of these out for whatever ends up being in this area, because I think this one's also, you know what, the city, they said we have the nuclear power plant, we don't need any solar updraft towers, they just take away from the skyline. And look at that, all pretty, and look at that, all burned down and stuff. Okay, so if you're not looking at it already, I've already pre-laid out our location for a campus. I'm thinking that this will be really good for a campus area because I can make it very walkable with the new promenades and plazas and promenades DLC coming out. I'm excited to do even more like plaza and promenade stuff. But I lost track of thought. The new DLC excites me. So my thought process is we have a campus area here, right? And you can come across the road, and I'm gonna put some form of varsity sports. There's the aquatic center. Clearly we have our football stadium. And a football stadium in the middle of an office park makes a lot of sense. But a football stadium inside of an office park across from a campus, even better. And of course we're gonna have to get some of these other ones in here too. And maybe the aquatics in the baseball arena. Like I can probably pull the baseball arena inside, but this, oh, I could actually technically, because the area of effect for noise pollution isn't that bad. We'll see what we can fill in the space. Right now my mindset is putting it inside over here in the denser part of the city. That's probably about the, like right about here is the extent of where I intend to let that make its way out. This side ended a little bit sooner. This side's gonna go a little bit further because alongside this campus area being here, helping the what do you call this, density build up, I'm thinking this space right here looks good for an airport. And I'm thinking small airport, little, just a basic one, nothing insane. Just want a nice basic airport. It's gonna have good connectivity to the highway here, which will then come up this way actually. So that's kind of perfect. This can feed off that way. This can come up this way. And with a small highway coming through, feeding in, maybe put like an exit here. And that'll be about as dense of a highway as I really want to do. Like a single exit, like an interchange, stop, an exit, go into the airport, go back, and then you can come up right here. So that density making its way out that direction just makes sense to me. And this is going to become an industrial area for sure. I think we're going to get into ore. I'm going to have a specialized way of how I want to handle doing that, because I definitely want cleaner systems. It's a lot of thought process, a lot of planning. But as of right now, we have this campus area in front of us. So this is kind of in preparation for next episode when we go really crazy on the population. I really want to get up to that next, really I want to get up to both of them. So we have 30,000 people we need to get in here just to get all tiles unlocked. And then I'll start feeling more free to get up in here and start really building the way in cities. I'm going to make sure to keep that slow. We're only unlocking like a tile at a time. I'm not unlocking the map like that. But I'm thinking that having this here will help draw people in for here and really make them want to live here. So with that, we're gonna go on a quick speed build and see what I can get down for a very, very basic road structure, because this is gonna be high pedestrian walking. I'm gonna use paths like crazy around here, and I think And it hit that play. Now, actually, Dean State College. We'll come back to that. Attractiveness is good. We just need students, and academic works. This. We're gonna, while hired, academic staff accumulate a bonus to the academic work creation change throughout the time span of the academic year. We're gonna 8 staff. Give a fund for artistry. Wait, what was that? Artisanary? Now I'm thinking low density commercial throughout here. We need something to kind of, either that or I turn on a high-rise band and put residential here. Actually kind of like that idea. High-rise band. So I was unsuccessful, to say the least. I don't understand. I have a whole style called Appaloosa Trade School because I wanted specifically like these certain buildings that I went and found on the workshop. They were really nice, but I guess we're just gonna have to be stuck with a mixture of New York. I'm pretty sure this is a New York building and some other vanilla ones. They don't actually look that bad in their place though. I'm not too angry at this. This one's a little stranger, but I'm kind of gearing towards letting it be. I tried to get some modern row houses and some condos, and I even tried this one European kind of, like, no, it's a Polish style, but, oh, historical, and there we go. So we're just gonna, like, take these short buildings and let them be. They'll kind of be a fade off into the neighborhood with plenty of trees behind them. In fact, we can even go back and put some even more trees since we have. Okay, and that's a parking lot. Okay, yeah, that's just a parking lot. Defining things that can be done here, I feel like stuff like that road and paint maintenance building, like that kind of makes sense right here, right? Well, it would make more sense if it had a little service road. So let's make a service road. There we go. And can we? Yeah, that looks good. We can put a few things kind of like this here. You know, when I think of college campuses, I think of are those just back walls or are those garage doors? There's the garage door, so I won't worry about that. When I think of college campuses, I think of a lot of facility buildings up against parking lots and stuff, and that's as much parking as I'm willing to give this space. That's already a lot of parking as it is. But as you see, we did do a focus on our disabled parking here. think that definitely needs to be a requirement for areas like this. So our next focus is going to be getting started a bit on how we're going to lay out this area. It's going to be interesting choosing what tile to unlock next, because I need one more to unlock. Maybe it'll be this one. Maybe. Whatever tile I unlock, I need to double up. I need to get a lot of population going. We're about 30,000 people away from the highest. What is it called? Megalopolis? Megalopolis? I want to set up the space for the stadium here. We have this stadium. Is there museums? And what is this back here? Faculty? Football. Football's nice big radius. We're clearly not going to put this directly on this road. Though, I wonder if I should have the trams come off and back on. So, we want an idea of area. There we go, that's the angle I want. So, about this much space. I actually have a finger to my screen right now. So, about here is where I feel silly. And I'm taking my finger off, so now we're just blindsiding it. Okay. Let's go guessing this. Cool. Oh. Okay. Now, considering these roads aren't supposed to be through points anyway, creating this space that's kind of locked off from the rest of the city makes sense to me. But while doing that, I want to put together some form of like barrier. So maybe that barrier could be about six units. What are we gonna call these? Meters away. Okay, so with this, let's just go ahead and throw down. Is this central? Let me count tiles real quick. So it's not central. You're not gonna get central. It's literally one tile. So maybe I could, just because. It actually makes me want to back the building off some, right? There's no room for the... Would you do that? I guess straight view of the college makes sense. I could be down with that. And I wish I could get rid of these parking spots, but it is what it is. Part of me wants to bring the tram right here, but part of me also feels that's a little bit pointless. Since we really want to take the tram here. We're going to do something very similar to what we kind of did over here, where it came off and goes around. But instead of going around the building, it's just going to come off to either side of the road. Right, so let's find our tram road real quick. Oh. And one last. I'm not even sure I want that like that. Let's put it to grass. So we try to be a really eco-friendly area, right? This, I'm liking the way this is kind of gridding out. Now, who? Bin 7 gets this space. This makes sense to me. Now let's think about this. It stops there, but we definitely need a bit of office separation. There. Nice little office space going down. Where did that go to exactly? Out to here. So that could be leisure, and this could be leisure, but I don't want that side of the road being leisure. So take that and this, and some of that, and some of this. Okay. And a whole bunch of residency. So how did we lay this out? That commercial is tourism, right? Wait there. Yeah, tourism. So maybe we can do another one of these. Just like this. And down. And we won't touch the space in between there. That'll be for decor. Good tourism there. Okay, and back to the idea of we'll make this entire block. So we'll pull this in and that in, and a little bit of this. Bring that up some. Right there and right there. I think I'm good to just fill in the rest, but let's pause. Two buildings that I'm pretty set on putting in this area. Wait, how much is this? 90,000. Let's go ahead. I want this facing the school though. Doesn't fit there. And I don't really want it taking up this space in here because it just doesn't look right. But if it was set back here, right, it either fits in that space or this space. And this space would allow those tourism buildings to go. Then again, I'm not really worried about tourism over. In fact, we'll even go as far as to just remove that from there entirely. I'm more interested in adding the like education aspects. This is like a heavily dense education space. Get that somewhere central. A bit more centered. I think that looks really nice right there. It's off the road, not on the main collector. Okay. And we have that, and then I was also looking at this building that I think sits very nicely right here. So we're gonna do that one too. Now, that does mean this fire station's gonna need to move, but I think we can handle that. There we go. There's a looks like a good spot to me. I really hope that there's not another fire station. Actually, let's look real quick. Right there, and no, we're good. We are good. Okay. Yeah, I think those look really nice in these locations. This one has this whole courtyard type deal with all these views inside and on the outside, straight to water. So definitely gonna try to keep those view corridors open. We're not gonna build anything here or here. It's gonna be decorated. This might. Oh, there it stops right. Well, let's think about that. We're gonna put a stop somewhere. There's one right there, and that's it. No. Okay, let's bring this here and here, or no, yeah, here and here. Take out that node. Let that get centralized. good. We'll come back to this, and this node can go here. No, this stop can go here, and this stop can go here, because that's still pretty good. There's plenty of distance there. There, and there. Yeah, I think those are nicely spaced apart. And let's just let's see what the fire. Let's see what it builds. Wait. Not an ounce of water in this area. I am happy I remembered that. I want to do something more interesting, right? So we like pull this into here. Maybe just like kind of take that back and forth a little bit. Maybe we can just go like that, right? And oh, yeah, is it going well? How y'all doing? Do it, do it, do it. I don't even like sports. Maybe, wait, what? If it licks that spot, I'm cool with it. There we go. I'm surprised it's okay with any of that right now. But, no. Here, 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 and there. None of those are even. Kind of like it that way though. A lot of connectivity and little mini park stuff, and I can fill these little spaces in with trees as long as we have the bike route here, which looks like it's being very heavily used. Feel like we need to get a second bike route in though. I didn't realize how scarce the bikes were over to this side. See, bikes come to here. I'm gonna have to look into and think about that one some more and quick. Oh, did we lose the game? Loss? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Oh, and then the transit aspect. Take this over here. There we go. And that to right there. Nice. Do I want this here or here? I want it here. I don't know what kind of question that is. Although that might be a little bit too long for its spot. So we'll take out that. Yikes. There we go. Come in. Grab that. Put it back down. And also double check. Wait. Oh, it's got the stops. Duh. That's some pretty big stops. Maybe it can go down a little bit lower. Yeah. Hey, and we have let's see here. Unrecognized still, but we have a new reputation that, wait, I thought we were just huh? I don't understand that, but I'm happy. Oh, no, nothing different. Okay, so with that, let's go add ourselves another academic work in real, where'd you go? Here we go. Another academic work in real quick. We got artistry, Let's do hospitality. Give. Alright. I'm sitting here playing with some, with these. I finally got them to go to their actual stop. But looking at it, I think I want to build in a ramp of sorts, which actually has me wondering if this should be going above the entire way. And then maybe I could put the stop right here with two sides coming down. So that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. And it ramping down here would work. It would work. Do I want to go that far with it? I think we're gonna do that. Let's pause up. Right. Kind of think it looks cool having the tram stop off up there. Like, I don't know. That just looks pretty cool in my opinion. And no, you're gonna need to stop that, sir. I don't even know where you think you're going. Ban all vehicles. I don't even know where you're going. Oh, and then we got a. Ban public transit and trucks. No, wait. Here I am just breaking all of these. I'm gonna turn off recycling, personal cars. There we go. I feel foolish now. That one's fine. There we go. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna have to get better about that. And I wonder if this means I don't let them cross here. Because they could just go around that way. This is a lot of people. To pick them all up. Most of them. And then with that, we can very easily put in something like this. And I don't know if I want to do something like that on this side. Maybe we can just bring it around these buildings, right? And I can probably put some low density commercial followed by some trees. Cool. Alright. I think that's really cool. Wait, what's the stop up here like? Not too busy. What about right here? Decently busy. Okay. It's this spot. Oh man, I'm just gonna love looking at that for a while. Alright, I'll probably still spend another day just getting some more details done before the next episode. But all these lanes have been marked. I think they look really good. Yeah, just like the way the green falls through. We got some new paths put in here. This is a bike infrastructure path, because the next one we have up is right here. Yeah, oh. Speaking of which, we need to, there we go, put this back think that's good. Cool. Yeah, we got our bike path. There's this bike path here. I like seeing that. It looks good. This one's very similar. I didn't realize I did that in both spaces. Yeah, we got our bike infrastructure here. The next one up is this one, and I think these are important. Probably want to take this up and do some connectivity there, because I don't think there's another bike path anywhere around here. Either that or just change this to a bike path. Well, there's my answer. Go ahead and change this up. And that little bit right there is fine. But, okay. So, yeah, I did a lot of road working here, a lot of lanes. They look really good. We got them all cleaned up. I even got the lane arrows changed up. Cars are not allowed in the outer lane because it is for trams only. Got all the central stuff here done, and these look really good. I don't know if I had trees down. I did have trees down before. I haven't touched the inside of this because I want to put some more thought into what to put directly around it. But this is our perimeter park. Let's call it a perimeter park. Just a lot of things that really grab some attention. We got some shops and little food trucks and a whole lot of seating and a few, maybe just one of these sandboxes. Good space for people to come and just hang out. Maybe this is where someone might come and do, what do you call, pre-gaming before going to the game. Yeah, it looks good. And we also went down this way. I am also leaving this space alone because I want to put some more work into it. We're going to come down here, and we just got some nice lines of paths of trees. And we edited up, well, not edited, we put the lines in, of course, here and here. So each of these is done, right? But we also edited the tram line. It was like right here. I brought it right here to get it closer to these. It also is a little bit more central as a stopping point, and I thought that just kind of made more sense. It has like 2 blocks in between them. I even got some of this down here done. Traffic's so strange in this city sometimes. The bike path continues down this way, and it comes all the way over here until it hits these bike paths and this bike path. I may need to do something going this direction to feed in here, because the central part really isn't really good for biking, but it could just be okay. I don't think I have biking turned off of the sidewalks, so they may just continue to use that. Look at how many people, and we had immediately 260. It picks up I really love the work we've put in today. I think everything looks really good. Trying to remember what I did yesterday was like starting out here, and that's a nice amount of people too. These trams work really, really well. I really like the way this suits this area and helps bring it together some more. I want to unlock the next tile, I guess the next 2 tiles before playing with that, but I might just make this kind of like a trees kind of space. And then we built all of this, which we're up to 60,000. We need to get the other 5,000, which we can easily get with this space. In fact, on the way out, this is what we're going to do. We'll start the next episode by looking at how that's doing. I'm really happy with everything we've done here today. This school is going to go awesome. And that'll be the very, very last thing we look at. We've gone through 2 semesters already. I hope we can get the students in here. I'm wondering what I can do to get students in here. We are actually close to going ahead and leveling up. And with that, here's a bridge that I found that I really wanted to use. Thank you guys so much for being here. I could go on and on finding little details. I'm going to stop myself. I appreciate y'all watching through. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. And hopefully then we got a nice leveled up university and a just continued growth, beautiful mess that's just looking so good. Oh, that's the F key. It's looking so good. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you soon.